All right, hello everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Vista Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading on how do they feel about you right now or this situation for May 20th, 2025. Um I am on a little bit earlier than I usually would be and also could be right on time. We're about to get some storms down here in Atlanta, moving through about right now into mid morning. So I want to come on just in case it's some issues or something goes wrong with the internet, you know. Make sure you check out my calendar that I have released now on Amazon. It is a physical calendar. Um, it also has room for you to write down your manifestations, your prayer journal, emotional self-care challenges. It's a lot of different things in here that I put. This is my first release. I also put in here something for your vision, um, vision board, food planner, and things like that. So make sure you go and take a look at that. Description directly to my Amazon link is all over my page and up under the videos, okay? All right. So I hope everybody is well. Let me see. Now you will start seeing a couple of different logos, but I am the only Vesta Angels Tarot Inc. on YouTube. So and I do own my name of my company. So nobody should be copying me, but if they do and you see it, always chime in up under in a video, or you can email me. All of my information is all over my channel, and let me know because I do own my name, okay? My business name, all of them. So I'm trying to think of a new logo. I have been on YouTube about 7 years now, 6, 7 years. So I want to change up my logo. All right. So let's see. Looking at the camera, y'all should be able to see pretty well. So we're just going to throw out some cards and see what's going on. Now, like I say, don't always put everything toward the past. You know, um, I want to break y'all out of the habit of that. Now, this could be a present person that you're thinking about. I mean, if it's going to resonate or come up as somebody from the past, then let that be, okay? But far as your own mindset, if you're not over the past, then just try and get back with the person, okay? If every reading that you're going to be looking at or thinking about is somebody about the past, then obviously you're not over them, and see if you can reconcile, okay? See if you can reconcile with the person. So, we're just going to see what comes out. And we have spiritual strength. And we have new beginnings, which in this deck is like the Fool card. So, even if I see this as a new person, because I try and keep things, I want to keep things as the present moment. Because that's where we're at, that's where we're living. We're not living anymore in the past, um, unless you're time traveling, okay? Um, and your future is not here yet. So this energy should be around somebody that you're about to meet or come into your life. Fool card, new beginning, okay? And or somebody that you're messing around with, somebody that you're dealing with right now that is attached to your energy, okay? Now, it may be platonic between the both of you, and it hasn't, nobody, either one of you hasn't said anything, um, and maybe they're scared, spiritual strength, to take it out of platonic and to express their feelings, okay? To see if you with it, Fool card, new beginning. Now, if this is somebody you're dating or trying to get to know and see if it's going to go to the next level, then Why are they asking for spiritual strength? I hate to say that, if a person is scared, but if you watch last night's reading, we talked about the solar plexus chakra. We talked about the courage and the willpower. The sun card came out. So this person, they may not have the courage right now to be able to be what you're looking for before I can even get it fully out. Okay, looking. You see that? They're not willing to look deeper as you are. Does that make them a bad person? No. It's just something within them that they personally right now may not have the courage to uh, be that particular person who you want them to be in order to satisfy you, because you want them as a relationship possibility. Okay? Remember, we have to take people how they are. Anything that is needed for change, we all have to do that within and personally. And this particular person, they may, I hate to say it, they may be superficial where that they don't want to change, number one. And number two, they may not be ready to be that deep as a spiritual um, type of relationship connection that you may be really craving for, or you may be at that point in your life where you want that type of connection. They may be still in the aspect, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. They want to date, they want to mingle, you know, they want to still run around and do whatever. hmm Um, I try and, I really want to keep it 100 with you. Um, Deep within a person is majestic radiance. This person may not, this also could be self-confidence. They may not see themselves as the jewel that some of you may see them as. Maybe a diamond in the rough. Well, I can fix them up. Or if they be with me, then totally they'll be more spiritually deeper. And no, a person has to want to be that their self. Oh, yeah, okay, Fool card. The Fool card is a representation of having faith, you know. Uh, it don't matter what religious denomination you are, we all have faith at the end of the day. We have faith that we're going to wake up the next day. Whether you're Baptist, Christian, Hebrew, whatever, right? The common denominator in all different religious denominations is faith. We just look at it and go about it a different way. The religious text may be different, the dogma, the principles, the practices, or whatever the case. But having faith that everything is going to be okay, everything is going to get paid, your family is going to be good, your kids is going to be good, you're going to wake up the next day, that's faith. Okay? And that is what the Fool card is. Because, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck is a person about to step off the cliff with the little dog there as is loyal friend or sidekick saying, hey, you need to pay attention where you going. You got so much faith that everything is going to be okay, but you have to remember you're in a material world. You're in this physical plane. So if you step too much further, you may end up off the cliff, right? So at whatever particular time that this person may be ready to do this, you may have been moved on. Okay, but we'll see. We'll keep going. And it's good. That also shows that you're a very unique person. You're very caring and nurturing. Um, you have unconditional love about you, because you may see things in people that they don't see within their self. And that also can say that you're not very judgmental. You know, it's a lot of people that are very judgmental, where they pick relationships or people based off money and looks and shape and material things and where they live, what type of job they have. And you may be a very down to earth person where, you're just looking for a truthful, loving connection, people, or somebody that is faithful, um, something that's going to last. And I get it, I understand, right? So we have nurture. So whoever this person is, like I say, they do, and I just said that they do see you as very nurturing and caring, whether you're a masculine or a divine feminine energy. Um, they do and can see a relationship or a new beginning and new start with you. But what's worrying me is the first card is always the strongest in anybody's reading. It sets the tone. Okay? Why is this person needing spiritual strength? Is it something that they already been through? Is it trauma? Um, you know, because we also talked about the root chakra last night, which can be anger, bitterness, depression, anxiety, stress, um, a lack of faith, a lack of energy, a sense of scarcity as a mindset, hmm trauma from things that went on in their life, also can be from childhood or parents, things that they may not go deep enough with you at whatever stage of the relationship um, to tell you about. Okay. So we have observe. Now we had this to come out, was it last week or the week before? And then the Eight of Wands in reverse. Um, I'm just gonna tell you right now, who or whatever this person is in your energy. They are around you. Now, if you want to take it to about an ex, I don't know how they could be observing you if you have them blocked. Let's be realistic. Okay, if you got them blocked on all type of platforms, then how can they observe you unless they are following some of your friends and family and they have a way to get through and look at your posts, your pictures, your comments, and things like that. We know people know how to use technology, so they could have created a fake profile, blase, blase, blase. Okay, getting that out the way. If this is the person in your present energy, this could be somebody you work around. This could be, maybe somebody's crushing on you, and you probably feel it on the back of your neck, but they haven't said anything. Okay, spiritual strength. Um, but the way that they observe you, the way that you move, the way that you talk, the way that you, if you are working around this person or whatever, the way that you handle customers or uh, the way you interact with other employees and them. Okay. Now, if this is somebody you're dating, um, they do see the kindness within you. They observe it every day. They see it. They know it. Um, and they are, it looks like, will continue to observe you until they are ready to either say something, take this to the next level. But right now they're not. Whatever this is it is not accelerating. It is not moving forward. There is some type of blockage and or ending. And this also could be you, where you're having this spiritual strength right now to move yourself forward, but you're still observing to see what's going to happen, what's going to do next, maybe what they're going to do and or to say. uh, the star card in reverse, the lack of hope, and there go the solar plexus again. Okay, so embarking on an adventure, savoring the wonders of the world. This person also may be from far away, or they may be a person that travels as their job, um, and or business. This person really wants to get away with you. Okay, they also could be daydreaming, fantasizing, very strong Pisces, Neptune energy, Aquarius also energy, Scorpio energy also. This person really could be daydreaming and thinking about embarking in this relationship with you. But it's just something about, and we are going to clarify on why it's not that deep, either at all, not yet, or will it be ever. Okay? This also could be, if you have been dating this person, some type of adventure or outing that you've already done with them, they think about it. They nurture it, they savor it, they continuously dream about it. They observed the interaction that y'all had during that date. This person also may think or feel or want for you to maybe move back with them to wherever they're from. Could be a Pacific state, country, city. hmm They want this start, acceptance, the green color, the heart chakra. Somebody is ready to release control of a situation or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. But if we're talking about how do they feel about you right now, they see that you are nurturing enough or caring enough that you would accept them. But I feel that they know thyself, okay? And it could be that this person is protecting you from them. hmm Because, if this is the reading about them and how they feel about the situation or look at you, this person also could be the fool card, where they take risk. They take risk. They do a lot of different things. They like to generate or go around and meet different people. And whatever that interaction will come of it, they're down for it. The fool card. Now, the fool card is supposed to be, not supposed to be, it is a spiritual embarkment, okay, or journey. And I teach y'all this all the time, that we all are the fool card in the tarot deck. Okay? You are the fool card. You are born, you the fool card, or the person in the fool card. And you are now embarking on your journey of life. And everything that you, as the fool card, get into, uh, success, failures, you know, different things that happen in our life, in our on our journey, like, again, different religious denominations, but having the faith that we're going to get through it. Okay. um and then you go through the different stages of the tarot deck. Sometimes I don't think that people understand actually what the tarot deck is and how it operates, but we start out as the fool card. Okay. And you're walking your journey. And then as you get older, you progress, you gain experiences. Then you go from page to knight to king, the queens, turn into the emperor, the empress. Some of us get married as the emperor, the empress. You understand? So every time anything happens to you in your life, whether it's a success, a letdown, a separation, a divorce, all of those are the different cards that come out in the reading, okay, that is representing the energy of the situation at that time, and what you of one of those cards of the tarot is portraying yourself as. Okay, so we're all the fool card. which means that whatever you're going through or went through, and also this person, it's time for a reset. But are they willing to accept? Are they willing to have this reset, this new start in their life with you? Okay. And also vice versa. Will or is their heart allowing it? Because if this is about how they view you or feel about this situation with you, they know that you got a good heart. Okay. And they know, or even if this is a new person, they gonna see and feel that you have the spiritual strength to do this. Okay, to start anew, to begin a new relationship if this is a new person that you will meet. Okay. And even if this is still the ex, they know you. They know that you got a good heart. Maybe y'all didn't get along, or it was a fight or altercation, and things were done, things were said. Maybe they didn't complete the relationship or get totally involved with their heart like you wanted them to, and that's why y'all or you ended it. They could have ghosted you or walked away by being the fool card. So it's all different type of possibilities. But again, um, we got standing firm, being noble, brave, and strong. Exactly what I was saying. You see, like, um, the color red again is coming out here. White is a symbol of the flag we know about surrendering. Okay, I give up. But this person is standing firm in their belief, uh, as a mindset, how they feel in their actions. And they are standing very firm and observing. They are not moving. They're not making a decision right now. Not even quite sure if some of you are talking to this person, if you are knowing who they are. But if you don't, and they're like a crush on you, okay, they're still observing, okay, before they're noble or strong or brave enough to say something or to come towards you, because the way they observe you, they see that you are have a good heart and that you will accept, okay, as just being the genuine person that you are. They probably do see you as fun and very interacting the way that they see you. Of course, if this is a crush, they don't know you personally. They may just observe you, from far away or interacting at work or in your community or wherever. Okay. Um, and again, if this is an ex, they're still standing where they're at. They're not able to face you or come back towards you right now. Um, they also, I feel, as an ex, is observing their own self. hmm They're going through their own observation. Emerging into grace. Wow, we haven't seen this card in a long time. I open my soul to grace. She looks kind of spooky there. um, Emerging into grace. Okay, Eight of Wands is in reverse, so yeah. Now remember, the Eight of Wands is in the Rider-Waite deck. There's no people in it. So the accelerated motion or Eight of Wands is about, if you want to say, angels, source, frequency, vibration, um, courage, strength, willpower. That this person needs to change in their own frequency and vibration within their self. Okay. And they are emerging into grace, which is also, is like saving grace, or being more easy on their self. Also could be allowing their self to even want to have a love or deep love relationship, or a new start, a new beginning. um, because once you do accept that, it takes work. And some of you, you may be giving too much grace to a person who may not even be willing to or be ready to put that type of work in. This could be why they could come across as the food card, in and out, or a Knight of Wands and or a Page, you know. Um, this person also sees, as they observe you or interact with you, they see you very graceful, you know. Even if you're masculine, the way that you handle things, handle situations, um, they like the way that your spirit, spiritual strength here. They like your spirit. Um, it's all different type of things that people observe about us. And I also teach y'all that people don't see you as your sun sign. People see you as your rising or ascendant. So it's very important that you learn what that is. You can go in my about section or in the description area. I'm not sponsored, but I have Vedic link on which I practice on this channel, and also got the tropical western. But um, people don't see you as your sun sign. Okay. Gratitude. Fully appreciating the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you or to them. And like I said, this person could be lacking grace and gratitude. They could, for some of them, be not over something else that went on in their life. And once they see, observe, or met you, or you came into their life, or will, excuse me, um, this person needs to have gratitude. This is also why the Eight of Wands is in reverse. Because Source is not going to, um, or the proper frequency and vibration is not going to be able to uh, be cohesive to make the relationship be the best and the most that it can be if both of you is on two different frequency and vibrations. You understand? Mm. Okay. Let's see. I also need to say that this person may also see you as out of their league. And it can be materially, it could be financially, it also can be spiritually, and especially frequency and vibration. Hmm. Um, See, I told you Knight. I believe the Knight of Swords came out last night, also in reverse. Another Eight of Wands in reverse. You see what I'm saying? This person is standing firm. They're not moving. They're not saying nothing. And even if you've already been with this person, you dated, maybe had intimate contact, whatever the case may be, and of course, if you have not met this person yet, keep observing. Okay? Keep observing. You will. It is, the timing of this is emerging where it will be the perfect moment and the Eight of Wands will turn into the upright. But the question is, will you be ready? Hmm. Or will you still stand firm? A lot of people say that they're ready for relationships and to start over and meet new people. Um, but do you show or keep the energy of having gratitude? You know, because remember, as humans, we can't change another person. They have to do that personally within their self. And some people have self-confidence issues, and you'll be surprised. The most handsome or beautiful person, uh, people will have self-confidence issues. People have acceptance issues, gratitude issues. It's all different things that you may not know that this person is dealing with inside. But like I say, you may observe and see them as a totally different person, or with the rubies and the diamonds and the emeralds and stuff in this card here in reverse, that, well, I don't see that about you, but that's how they feel about their self. And this also can be why they're standing here, um, and not making a move towards something that they observe and see that is very graceful. But I don't think that this person have the level of gratitude for it. And because of that, it will become a failure. Ace of Swords in reverse. Now, if this person is coming from far away, you may, like I said, if this is a new person, we have people internationally that move all around the world. So right now they could be having issues with all the new laws and stuff that is being implemented. I know I called out the Real ID in a couple of videos back. But Ace of Swords, it could be they can't travel right now. They could be thinking about embarking on a new adventure, and you meet them in your new in as a new person in your city, state, or country. Okay, so the Ace of Swords in reverse for me is a no to a passport. It's a no right now to an application. This person may be having also financial issues. Um, the reading is also anything that I see, I have to say it. Okay, even though I know the title is what it is, I have to do that as a reader. So just hear what I have to say and take what resonates. Right now, some of you also may be applying for applications and they're not being approved, or you're not getting a call back, or etc. So, yes, no to a passport, no to a visa right now. So they cannot start or embark on this new adventure or have this new start. This person, if you do know them, they may be starting or will have immigration issues with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, and this is why they're standing firm or can't move. They're being very observant about their surroundings, you know, um, with ice allegedly and everything like that just popping up out of nowhere everywhere. This is also can be why the Knight of Swords is in reverse. This person is upset and angry. They can't really move or go around like they really want to. Um, and even if they're sending out messages or trying to seek help, observe here with different lawyers or attorney, they may not have the financial means to do that. hmm Now, this person also feels that you will say no, especially if they're an ex. They feel that you are going to stand firm on taking them back because obviously you have blocked them or they have not been able to send you any messages. And this is keeping them as a Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay? uh, Unfortunately, they got some choice words about that they would want to say if they could talk to you. And that's only going to aggravate and escalate something. Ooh, a net. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. So, whether this is a new person, you haven't met them yet. A return of the ex, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and both in reverse, it's a no. Do I see some of y'all contemplating it? A little bit. But you're not going to make a move. You're emerging into becoming that more graceful and gratitude to let bygones be bygones. Yeah. And if this is somebody, like I said, that you are dating or intermingling with right now, um, they're not ready for that Ace of Cups here. Eight of Cups in reverse. If this is an ex, they have not emotionally let go of you because they missed out on the Ace of Cups and they're mad at themselves Knight of Swords in reverse, because they did not emerge from, they did not get utilized with gratitude to get them off of the bottom of the sea here. Okay? They had a chance to be with you, to have a nurturing, loving, caring, unconditional loving starting of a new era in their life, and they didn't take a chance with it. The Fool card. At whatever point or whatever reason, they did not utilize or tap into their spiritual strength to connect. And if they did, it would have went to the next level. And some of you may actually know and feel that. hmm And this is why some of y'all said no, or you let it be ghosted. You let them stop it. You cut it off. You stopped texting. Things kind of slowed up with the communication and texting from them or from you, and it ended. Mhm. Now, if this is a person that you're dealing with that you do know of, okay, and how do they feel about you and or this situation? They can't they're stopping themselves, standing firm from becoming emotionally invested. And that is not what you do when um you meet a person who is authentically a empress or an emperor energy. Especially meeting somebody, if you know already interacting with them, who is open to embark on a new start. You've cleared up your past, you got over that, you're finally done, you're finally ready to invest emotions and to move on and to meet somebody new. And then you do, and then this person don't have enough gratitude to reciprocate. You see what I'm saying about the frequency and the vibration being off? hmm So this is why the Eight of Wands is not shooting. I shouldn't say that on YouTube. It's not accelerating toward your relationship to make it go. The Knight of Cups also in reverse. Now, if you notice that all these cards are in reverse, nothing is in retrograde right now, except Rahu and Ketu. They stay retrograde. So it is not Mercury retrograde. It is not none of that right now. Mars for Vedic Sidereal is in Cancer. So some of you Cancers, Capricorn, you will be having a person giving you issues to commit, because Mars being in the fourth house of water, that's not gonna mix. Okay, so you would need to kind of wait if you're a Capricorn, Cancer, to wait until Mars get out of fourth house of Cancer. Okay, for somebody to become emotionally invested and be open to that. This is also why we keep seeing a lot of red, because of Mars. Okay. So all of the good nights and good mornings and checking on you and all that has kind of stopped. It ceased with the Knight of Cups. See there? Five of Wands. Out of all these cards, that's the only one in the upright. This is the conflict. This is the challenge. This is the issue. This person could, like I said, be going through this internally and don't have anything to do with you. This person also could be having issues about exes or different things in their life. This also can be financial issues that they're having with the Five of Wands. Um, but how do they feel about this and about you? They feel that it will be complicated. I can ask and check why. Because I heard somebody say, well, I ain't complicated. I ain't trying to cause no issues. But falling in love and beginning something new with you will also activate this about them with other people. Because remember, you're talking about a knight. A knight that is interacting still with other people in their life. You may not know it, okay, but Vesta see it. Vesta knows it. hmm King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands for me in reverse is somebody who is not willing to adapt to change and or be flexible. So you're fighting, if you are or have been interacting or intimate or whatever with this person, and you're wondering right now how they feel about you, etc. Um, I can't say for everybody, but they may feel that you could become drama, or it's some drama around you. It also could be some conflicts that may arise um, about them from other people in their life that they're dealing with as a King of Wands. They're only showing up as a King of Wands in reverse towards you. I'm not saying that they're not in the positive with other people. You see what I'm saying? Getting emotionally involved with you will make them, will cause aspects or issues with other stuff they got going on. Because they're a knight. hmm They are emotionally and invested in talking to other people. Whether it's serious or not, mm, could be, but I doubt it. Not with the King of Wands. King of Wands also in the upright is somebody who um, likes different scenarios in their life. hmm They could like to stay a bachelor or a bachelorette. Now, unfortunately, um, this person may not desire or want this anymore. I don't know, like I said, if you already interacting with this person, was there some type of conversation that went sideways? You know, they still like you, but they're just not as invested as they were. The King of Wands also in reverse is not passionate, okay, or not feeling very desirable within. It's not, and even on their outside appearance, whether a masculine or a feminine, they could be having, like I said, some self confidence issues. Maybe they don't have a haircut. Maybe their hair is not done. Their nails is not done. Um, they're not feeling desirable, okay, to present or celebrate desire out toward anybody and or you. So this also could be, like I said, an internal conflict that they're having. The World card. Now, this is also going to be on where Saturn is placed in what house for them. Now, Vedic sidereal Saturn for the next 2.5 years will be in Pisces. So if they're a Pisces here, then it's going to be the next 2.5 years before this person will be able to be what you're looking for as a relationship. So I advise you, don't wait. Now, Saturn also could be aspecting from the 12th to the 6th or the 7th for this person. And it's causing them to stop acting like a King of Wands and to turn themselves into an Empress or an Emperor, to find a proper relationship, to emotionally and spiritually invest. That also can be why this Five of Wands is here, that they're having a conflict with this. It's time to get serious. It's time to elevate. It's time for their frequency and vibration to change. With the Empress already here, it could be that this person needs to seek family, make a family, find a wife, find a husband, build that type of foundation, um, which totally connects with spiritual strength. It will be different for everybody. But the World card in reverse is that Saturn is not through with this person of teaching them a lesson. They also could be a drama starter with the King of Wands in reverse, where they start up stuff with people and don't finish. Hmm. They get people um, desiring things, and but they don't do anything about it. You know, that's against the frequency and vibration, right? You don't start up things and get people's emotions and desires and stuff like that up, and then you don't complete it. You don't accelerate it. Mm-mm. Oh goodness me! I should have known it was gonna come out. Unconditional love, which I've been saying for a while now. Hey, Miss Linda. Legendary, divine union, eternal love, infinity, love of a lifetime. The person could be a Leo. What's going into Leo right now? K2. And I've been talking about this for a couple of weeks and months. We haven't done the reading on my channel yet of Rahu in K2. I will. Um, but like I said, what's working here, whether it's a person you know, a person from your past, or a person you haven't met yet, things are changing here where that all the difficulties about finding love is about to change for everybody. Hmm. It's about to change for everybody. Now, this person also that feels this certain way about you, they could be getting rid of conflict in their life. People, family, friends, um, exes, people that they just got in their phone and stuff like that. They could, with the Five of Wands to the King of Wands in reverse, be eliminating that because Saturn is making them. K2 going into fifth house of Leo of dating is making them. Is making you. Okay? Even the person you haven't met, even your ex is looking back as this Celtic knot at you. Okay? They kept fighting, arguing. They had too many people all up in their business. They kept giving you conflict, but they still feel like it's unfinished business that the cycle did not close out, or will it? I want this on the Ace of Cup in reverse. See there? A very supportive friend, sibling, peer, or pet, faithful companion, loyalty, and devotion. Everything that I'm telling you now, this person cannot be, they are not, or this is what the World card in reverse is working on this person to be. Now, how they see and feel about you, Ace of Cups in reverse, is that they see that you are loyalty. This is why the Five of Wands is here. That's a conflict for them. They do see you as a, could be or is a very devoted person. This is how they see you. This is how they observe you. This is how observed, ED. Okay. And if you meet this person in the future, it could start out as a very supportive friendship and turn into the Ace of Cups, especially with the World card in reverse, because something has not started yet, and this will turn into a divine union. Now, this person also, unfortunately, I don't know if you had intimate contact with this person, but if that has happened already, it's not going to work for y'all to be, or for them to turn you into a supportive friend. Not after uh, beginning of a divine union tried to start. This is where this person is going wrong at. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? They do know that you are a faithful companion. And like I said in the beginning also, if this person is a crushing on you, or y'all are platonic, um, they rather keep it as a faithful companion and keep that loyalty and devotion. Now, Ace of Swords in reverse, we got Capricorn energy. I called out Capricorn and Cancer because of Mars. And that is where the aggravation and irritation is, that somebody is not emotionally showing anything. Okay, it's hard to come together. The Devil card. Y'all know I watch Supernatural, so Crowley. Okay. Um, this person is not even speaking on if they could be conservative. Okay. It's saying no, that they can't be disciplined right now. They're not acting very wise. They're definitely not showing ambition. Okay. It's a no. And as you see, for some of you, that they're not being constant, but they are keeping their eyes on you as the prize. Okay. And it's a no, that they are willing or to be realistic right now. They're not speaking any of this. Okay. Now, this also could be uh, where this Celtic knot here is tight, is the obsession, is the, especially with the King of Wands here in reverse. This person can be very possessive and obsessive. I'm not trying to label Scorpio, uh, but Capricorn's got that trait too about them. Mhm. One is the Five of Wands here. We're going to wrap this up. Five of Wands. Now, I did just talking about international leaving, being deported for some people. Um, if that's not about you or somebody you know, then it could be for somebody else that see the video. Okay. But this is again like the Three of Wands. So you got a choice, a path. Whether you're going to walk left or you're going to walk right, or either this person is going to walk left with you or they're going to walk right by their self without you. Two of Wands energy is how I see that. And I get that from, this is like the Three of Wands to the Five. So the difference is 3 out of 5 is 2. Okay, so this is about the conflict. Like, is we going anywhere with this? Are we going to start this adventure? This person also could be having car issues. It could be some issues with their car, buying a car, getting their car repaired, if that's not about you. It also could be that, it was an issue, a fight, an altercation, a discussion, or a long talk when y'all did travel together or on some type of vacation. Maybe they promised you or you promised them that you was going to go on a trip or vacation with them, and then you backed out or they backed out, and this what started all of this. Your issue also, or they could have this conflict about you, that one minute you were swift and then the next you started becoming complicated or started creating some type of drama or conflict. Okay. Movement. So we are talking about the Five of Wands, and it's an issue. It's an issue about them moving forward, about you moving forward. They also could be like, do you want to do this? But if they're not saying or doing anything, what could you do? Right? Last 2 cards here. This is in reverse. Ooh, the ring. But the rainbow. No proposal, no engagement, no promise or not keeping a promise, especially with the King of Wands in reverse with the Devil card. That is somebody who is very controlling and possessive. So, maybe it's best to keep them as a friend. Okay. Um, I don't see this person married though. Okay. But you do have the union here in reverse. And like I say, the Celtic knot is about a divine union. But this person, you know, they may be more obsessed and need to control their desire in order for this to be more of a pure love or more gratitude love. But they're watching you. I hate to say it like that, but they're keeping their eyes on you. It's kind of like they know that you are their union, but they could be observing to see how loyal and devoted that you are or will be. Okay? Now, divine intervention, and I do have to clarify this because you got the rainbow card. Now, you can also look at my playlist, look at the thumbnail, see if you see any rainbows as the thumbnail or in the title. It doesn't matter what year it came out, okay? If you listen to it, if you watch it, it could be 2 years ago. It could be 3 years ago. It could be last year. If you see double rainbow or this type of thumbnail in my playlist, watch it. It's going to resonate. That's how I read, okay? But divine intervention, duality, perfect timing, ascension, this is what your person needs to do. And like I said, this person may feel that spiritually you're a lot more, have a more ascension than them. Okay? And this is about cohesiveness. Is it going to stick? Usually, if the devil card comes out, temperance needs to be there. But temperance did not come out right now. So that's what makes me very more concerned about this. Um, if you do know this person, like I said, they also see that you are keeping your eye on them. It could be that you don't trust this person because you know that they are a king of wands. They could be very attractive, great body, masculine or feminine. They can have dress very well, you know. Um, they could have a lot of people eyeing them. The worst mistake that people that I say can do is think that nobody else want them. hmm Because what you see as eyes on the prize also will be different to somebody else. You may not see them as a prize, but that don't mean somebody else don't. hmm They go for the masculines and the feminine. So be very careful about that. Effortless and more strength. So this is about, you know, somebody having the strength, the courage, and the willpower to effortlessly. You said, who the heck is it? This is a title of how they feel about you or the situation. So it could be, like I said, somebody from your past that still see you like this. Um, and this is their feelings that they were or can't be able to express to you, especially if you got them cut off or blocked. This could be a new person that you will meet, uh, but they're having travel issues right now for divine intervention and timing to happen because Rahu and Ketu just starting to move. We got 18 months of that, so the ship card, don't give up yet, okay? Y'all know when I say stuff now, it come through. And this person also could have some type of immaculate type of transformation. You'll be surprised. They have to want to effortlessly express their self. That's also a sense of cleansing and to be and be in the energy, current energy of gratitude. Okay. But this person also could be very scared. See that 6 of Wands in reverse. They're not confident. They these other people, I also see that this person is eliminating situations and people and getting things cleared up in their life too, whether they're past, present, or future person. Okay, they're know that they want to be more admired, feel successful, look successful, have more material things, financial gain. They want some accreditation. They want some valor. They want to feel and be looked at. This Six of Wands in reverse. Again, y'all know that's my Leo card. So with K2, which is spiritual strength, this is also what is the change about this within everybody. Everybody is going to start looking for a spiritual type of soulmate. No more King of Wands, one night stands. Let's just hook up and go date, and it's all about material. This and what kind of car you drive, and no, because this transit has been waiting to happen um, for, first of all, 20 years. And then before that, it hasn't been in Aquarius and Leo, I think, in over 100 years or something like that. So this is a very important spiritual transition that a lot of people are about to get used to, because it's going to be 18 months. And this is what a lot of people are going to start to want to embark on, this type of adventure. And so it's a type of cleansing here. They understand that they need to eliminate and get rid of some things, people, situations, and also things within their self. It's just that they're moving a little slow, but they're about to have a double rainbow. I knew that was going to rhyme. All right. Before I let y'all go, some type of divine intervention, good luck also is going to happen, whether you believe in luck or not, which is releasing the burden, like I said. Ace of Pentacles peeking out from under here to the Knight. Something major also is going to change here about this person and their finances. They also could be getting ready to have some type of shift, elevation in their money, in their job, like a change in a title, changing a job, increase in wages. Um, Things has been moving kind of slow for them, and this is why they don't feel very successful. Okay, so but the burden is about to be released here, but only if they take movement, because you got 5 to the 10, and then you got a 6, which is, this person needs to have the strength, this, even looking at you, they need to have the strength, the courage, feel effortlessly to make a move, to say something, to express themselves. They need to have this courage, this strength to move things forward. If not, they're going to put themselves back into this, holding this burden again, carrying and dealing with this burden again. Instead of removing the 10 and turning into the 6, they'll go back to the 5. And also, this is like a roundabout is giving. All of this is energy and movement. You got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All of this is movement, right? It's energy. It's taking action. And if they're not doing nothing, if they're not saying nothing, then they're going to keep trying to repeat this cycle with you. Yeah. I think that's it. Let's just, Mm. This person also may need to watch out for their own health issues. This could be affecting their health. I wanted to throw out a oracle card. Thank y'all so much for watching and tuning in. I do long videos over here on this channel. I appreciate the likes. Also, don't forget to check out my Amazon calendar journal release. I appreciate the people who have already purchased it. And like I said, you will begin to see different logos that I will be trying out, because I'm thinking about switching my logo. Okay, that fell on the floor, so we can't read it. So, but long as y'all know, this is the only place that I am at. Um, but y'all know it's me. When y'all see my hands and when y'all hear my voice. A change in the wind, like I said, and divine feminine energy, feelings, emotions. This person, is going to be different for everybody. But whether you're masculine or feminine, this person needs to be in their emotional mindset. They need to nurture their own self before they can love or nurture somebody else. Um, and they need to do, feel, or be in the present moment of this effortlessly. They don't understand and see with gratitude that this will bring them more success. This will make a relationship um, go further, last longer. This is the new cycle that they need to become and to be divine intervention. hmm But a change in the wind, and it's about to happen. We got 2 and 3. Remember that Jupiter also is in third house of Gemini. So a change in the wind is going to come anyway, with the growth, success, not only for you and your life, but also for this person. So this person is going to change and do better. And also, if they do want and love and want to be with you and to try this out, a change in the wind can come, the divine intervention. But they got to emotionally express it. They got to say it. They got to speak it. They got to feel it. Okay? Now, the card that hit the floor is Angel of Gratitude, which is already here. So, this person is not appreciative enough for what divine intervention is sending to them. They still could be going after the wrong things. Um, Still making a lot of the wrong choices, interacting, keeping drama, being dramatic, fights, arguments, got too many people or family members in their business. They also could be trying to break up with somebody else here, but that person won't let them go. You understand? So a whole bunch of changes here, and it's needed, but we're going to continue to see. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and get offline before these thunderstorms and tornadoes and all this stuff starts coming this way. And don't forget, we had Awaken. Okay? Now, somebody also with the gift here could also be expecting a baby. That also can be something that this person is seeking. Like I said in the beginning, I know everybody don't want or can't have children, but this could be something that this person could change or want or seek for their future, which is to have a husband, a wife, and also child or children. Okay? All right. So, thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all in the next one.